Hi everybody, my name is Scott Bino. I'm the Vice President of Marketing for North America here at Crawford & Company. And today I'm joined by Rob Holmes, who is an Executive General Adjuster and the Complex Casualty Practice Leader here at Crawford & Company Canada. Robbie, thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Scott.
Now, before we get into the topic of today, tell me a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do here at Crawford.
So I'm an Executive General Adjuster, so primarily a loss adjuster. Been with the company for about 15 years now, handling losses, various kind of niche casualty. And then I also am a technical practice leader. So that means I have about 25 to 30 specialists across Canada within the GTS group that are primarily collaborators, and we do kind of peer review and work together and handle losses across the country.
All right, Rob. So what I want to talk to you about today is the Emerging Leaders Program at Crawford. Tell us a bit about the Emerging Leaders Pilot Program that you participated in. What's it all about?
So the pilot project, as advertised, it was a new take on the existing Emerging Leaders, which was a 2-week program down in the US. And so we looked at it and said, well, there's an opportunity here to kind of, lay over a couple of different ideas here. And so we thought London would be a great place, base it in the London market, which is really important to us, and to, develop a program that was based on, my own development, business development, and also kind of cross-border collaboration with our UK folks.
So my question is, why London? What influence does London have on our Canadian business?
Well, as an insurance nerd, London is kind of the mecca of insurance. I don't know the statistics, but I think there's about 50,000 insurance professionals there, 700 insurance-related companies. So it's a really important market, and I know Canada is obviously a really important place for them to place risk as well. It's relatively safe, relatively stable. So it's a good marriage in terms of us building that business and attracting business to come to Canada as well.
All right, so Rob, how did this experience shape you professionally, or perhaps change your perspective on Crawford in Canada and in the global market?
So for myself, I think obviously it's really important to build relationships. It's a very much a relationship-driven business, and so to go there and I met with 30 plus insurance markets and probably about 30 people internally at Crawford in the UK department. So it was nice to see kind of behind the scenes how things operate, how we as loss adjusters can, service our clients better, and where we fit kind of in the grand scheme of things.
All right, Rob, last question. Are there any key takeaways that you would pass on to future emerging leaders here at Crawford?
Absolutely, yeah. So like I said before, I think the relationship piece is really important. Making relationships last and making them impactful is definitely a focus. And for me, I think, thinking bigger, thinking bolder, and thinking beyond our borders, and kind of, collaborating between countries and really, living that one Crawford ethos is important.
All right, Rob, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come in and chat with me today.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. That was fun.
And, everybody watching, appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it inspirational, educational, something entertaining about this. Once again, thank you, Rob. And for everybody watching, look out for the next Crawford Chat video. We're actually going to superimpose stuff on that now.
yeah. You hold that green screen.
What influence does London have on our Canadian business?
Well, London is a really important market.
Cool.
You know what? Let's go with that.
I'm going to actually have a blooper cut where we do this, and I'm just like, man, he was just not giving me anything. Crawford in Canada and in the global market.
Well, for me professionally.
Did I say that right?
I think you nailed that.
How did this experience shape you professionally, perhaps?
I was busy focusing on my answer. But,
yeah. All right, so Rob, last question. Are there any key takeaways that you would pass on to future emerging leaders here at Crawford?
Absolutely.
Thank you.